Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
So,
wabarakatuh.
good morning everyone. In this lovely day, I'm going to have a presentation about one of my dream countries, and it's Australia. So, before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Kaisa Malia Farin, and I'm from 10 RPL. And let's do a brief introduction. What's really special about Australia is that it's renowned for its unique wildlife, natural wonders, and the iconic coastal lifestyle. So let's get further into it. The primary language in Australia is language, and by a study conducted at 2019, there is 72% of the people that live in Australia speak English, and some other people speak more of their native languages. Most of the people in Australia is very diverse, right? So it's not just Australian people, it's not just English people, there's also like people from India, there's also from China. So those people, those other 28% are the ones that have other native languages except from English. Australia is the world's smallest continent and sixth largest country. So you all know that there are 7 continents, and Australia is one of them, and it's the only continent that has one country, and that's Australia. And it's also known as an island continent, which means that it's a continent filled with lots of islands, and it's surrounding it, water is surrounding it everywhere. It's located between the Indian and Pacific Oceans. It has an estimation population of 27 million people. Due to long isolation, it is a mega diverse country with endemic fauna like kangaroos, koalas, and platypuses. Let me tell you a little bit what is a mega diverse country. It is actually a tropical country. So Indonesia is also one of a tropical country because it's a country that has lots of exotic animals and plants because it's near to the equator, and that like maybe it's because it's close to the sea or because of the weather like that. And one of them is Australia because it has these iconic wildlife like kangaroos and koalas. The capital city is Canberra, but there are other major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, and Perth. I'm sure you all know Sydney and Melbourne. They're quite famous, especially with their what's it called? Like their city is well known, and some people who go to Australia go to Sydney and Melbourne for most of the times. For the culture, Australia are known to be laid back and include diverse international influences. A lot of people enjoy beach life, barbecues, and sports. It is generally safe, according to Google, and people treat others friendly. Nicknames are common, and greeting without knowing each other is considered ordinary. So it's like laid back, and you guys can just chill in Australia. It's not really rich in culture. Like maybe when you like visit to Japan, there's lots of kimonos, there's lots of other cultures, but in Australia it's a little more laid back. Even if it does have culture and also traditions as well, it's more like oh, just keep it chill. We can just live normally together like that. But there are national celebrations in Australia that includes Australia Day, which is their Independence Day, which is on 26 January. And on that day, usually at night, they send up sparks, like fireworks in the night sky near the beach or like ponds of water, you know. And I think it's great to have a celebration, of course. And also Aztec Day, which I forgot what the 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 longer version of the name is on 25 April. And some of iconic foods from there are Vegemite, which some people that are not from Australia actually don't like. But I've never eaten it before. I'm quite curious of what it is. It's also like pie and okay, meat pie. Yeah, meat pie. That's really famous there. There are some of these famous destinations that in Australia, which is like the Great Barrier Reef on Queensland. So in here is like a really big ocean, a really Great Barrier Reef, lots of marine life, and it's really colorful and pretty. I think that they actually preserve this really good because they want to keep this as it is, because if like they add something to it, making something human, they might destroy the marine life in there. There's the Sydney Opera House, which is quite famous for its structure, for its build. Like it's so unique, you know. Like when you search up Australia, you instantly get the Sydney Opera House, which is also located in Sydney, and it's surrounded by a great body of water. And I think it's like a place for concerts, place for big meetings like that. And there's also the Kangaroo Island, which is in South Australia. It's really cool. When I searched in Pinterest, there was like lots of kangaroos on the beach, and they looked like they were having fun. And I think that's pretty cool that they have an island for kangaroos, you know. Now, there are some unique facts from Australia. One of them is their what's it called? Their arm of coat is actually kangaroo and emu, because they are like that because kangaroos and emus cannot walk backwards, which is why they're on the coat of arms to symbolize forward progress, like that. This is Australia, right? And then this is the dingo fence. This is the dingo fence. This spans over 5,600 kilometers. It's longer than the Great Wall of China. Yeah, even though the Great Wall of China is still taller, of course. It's just longer. And then the Australian Alps actually get more snow than the Swiss Alps. So it's definitely much wider. And then the Daintree rhinoceros is over 180 million years old, making him older than the dinosaurs. Oh, that's pretty beautiful. And also, there's like a really long river connecting all of it. That's really cool. What's my personal opinion of why I want to go to Australia is actually one of my dream universities is RMIT, which is, hold on, I forgot what R is. I forgot what R is. I just remember that M is Melbourne Institute of Technology, and it's located in Melbourne, of course. And it's mostly focused on technology, even though there are other majors, of course. But it's centered into the technology, which is like good for me, right? Because I'm a programmer, and it's close to Indonesia, and if my parents want to visit me, it's not that far, and it is a bit hot though, and I do realize that it might be a little not easy for me, but I don't know. I think that it's with its laid back lifestyle that I personally like, and maybe like the fauna is great, the wildlife is great. I think that it's a bit close to Indonesia if I think about it, but maybe just the people are a bit different, of course. And also that I love speaking English now, so I want to go to a country that speaks mostly English, and I think that Australia is great for me. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is Australia is considered a top destination to live, offering a high quality of life with sunny beaches, warm climates, and a relaxed, outdoor-focused lifestyle, a vast and unique wildlife, and a guaranteed great experience. There's RMIT. This is Melbourne. This is a koala. Look at it, so cute, right? And these are some food that are actually popular, which is Vegemite. And these are the meat pies I talked about, by the way. I don't know what they are, but they're pastries. And I don't know, it looks delicious to me. Okay, so alrighty. So yeah, I think that's all for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you guys can also think about your future destination for college or not for work, or just having fun traveling around, right? Yeah, that's all for me. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.